And welcome to FS19 new mods. Today we've got quite a few mods to show you which have just come out yesterday in the Farming Simulator mod hub. So let's go to the in-game mod hub and see what FS19 mods we are looking at today. Right then, FS19 new mods today are the John Deere H480 by Custom Modding, new front loader, pretty cool. Then we have the SIP Orion 120, is that 120th or 120TH by PolyCount, and that is a nice little manure spreader, £18,000. And then we have a new tractor, the Case Maxxum series by Lucas 2002 and Red Cat 3D, and we got quite a few configurations on there, and roof window open, rear window open, and the door can be opened, and 4 different configurations on the engine. Then we have the Agromasz PZ4. Now I did wonder what that was, by DanioMods, and it's only a little one, 1.6 meters wide, £5 to buy. And then we have the T674 by Mr. Dynamite 88 and TherÖcsy, something like that. And £8,000, 6,000 to 8,000 litre capacity, so that's 2 manure spreaders to try out. And then we have the John Deere 2266 by MefiuFs and 8,000 litre capacity. That's quite cheap in 120 grand, 6.1 working width. Oh, it comes with its own header, cool. And then we have the Machinery Shed and Shelter, a machinery shed and machinery shelter for storing medium-sized vehicles by FNB Modding Farmer S3B. And then we also have a small shed, where this is in and out of testing for a while. Driver 300 made this one, a small wooden shed for storing agricultural machinery. We've also got Seasons Geo Italy Rice by Form Nord Est, and there's not a lot of harvest time on that one. And then we've got the Seasons Texas, which, yeah, plenty of harvest and planting time on that one, by Aggro Modding. And then there's also an update for the Fiat Agri 180/90 by Pepe978, and that was fixed problem with rear working lights, fixed rear linkage problem, added front linkage configuration. And then there's also a update for the MF shed pack by Aiden Jim, remove silo storage per farm support due to not being able to move silo once placed. And then also there's the update for the International Harvester 33 series by NLD Marsland Mods, added wheel configurations, small fixes. And then also an update for the pack of Polish buildings by DanioMods and Consi TV. Animations have been repaired, the door has been changed, new details have been added, light and tip coil have been added. And then we also have an update for the Bergman TSW 4190, which is new store and icon pictures. And that's your lot for FS19 new mods today. Right then, first off we have a new old school combine, the John Deere 2266. Now this is quite a cheap combine and is a nice looking combine as well, done a cracking job on it. Now this will cost you £120,000, which is quite cheap for a combine really, and it's a Deere. Now leasing costs are £6,120 and it has got 270 horsepower, so there's plenty of power there for it, for a bit of old school. Now it comes with its own header and trailer as well, and I love it. It's a nice looking mod. Now I haven't put it through its paces yet, I thought we'd do that now, so we'll put it in the field and put it to the test. Now this combine will hold 8,000 litres, so it's not a huge one, but you know, 8,000 litres, that's plenty, and for the money, 120 grand, you can't complain about that whatsoever, can you? So let's have a look inside. So inside, as you'd expect, it is basic old school, no computers or anything in there. Now I didn't see any of the lights or anything came onto here, or indicators or anything. No, it wasn't, was it? It's just as it is. But we have got some controls there on the pedals, just like that. It's pretty cool. Got beacons lighting all round, and we have got 2 stages of lighting on the front there, and they're on the 2 first bits of the button, and then the next one does the rear lighting, and then we got all our indicators and what have you on there. Pipe out, nice decent size pipe on it, not too short. I'm not into these smaller pipes, they can be a bit of a pain in the arse, they really can. Now the unfold on that is just that one there. Let's put the help window on. Why isn't that working? Turn on. No cutter head attached. Alright, pipe in. I think that is unfolded already. Anyway, let's get this over here, and then we'll look at the header trailer and the header. So we got the JD 820 header. Now this is 6.1 meters wide. It costs you £42,000 to buy and £2,142 on your initial leasing cost. Now this is -7 on the slot count, so you've got -7 for the header, and then -17 for the combine itself, and then the trailer itself is another -6. So it's not loads, but bear in mind you're going to use a few slots to use it all. Now using this trailer, I didn't have any problems with it sticking to it whatsoever. Now this header, it will cut wheat, barley, oats, canola and soybeans. Then the header trailer itself is £4,500 to buy and £229 for your initial leasing costs for it. So pretty cheap. There are options for wide tyres, which that's the wide tyres I've got there for an extra £100. So let's jump in the combine. Where's the combine gone? There it is. And get that header off. I think I've got a hedge collision. Yes, I have. Alright, so let's get that one hooked up. Yeah, it comes off the trailer without any issues as well. And we got this field ready to go. Yeah, there it is. There's the fold function. The fold function just lifts that up basically. And then I did see you've got like that drum there spinning around inside. So let's fire it up. And away we go. And it's always a nice sign when they actually work. So we've got straw swath dropping, as it is barley. And a bit of dust coming off the back of there. That's a hell of a swath pile coming out the back. And then going on to the animation on the front there. Oh, it looks pretty good. I'll tell you what, let's get this line. Oh, we can do it. Get the work on the go. We can have a look. We might be able to see what's going on a little bit better. But yeah, that PTO's spinning round a good one. But no issues with it. Looks nice mod. Works. Let's jump back in. So nice to have a bit more John Deere, because we haven't got a lot of John Deere. We got a hell of a lot of logging. I think we got more logging equipment than we have John Deere tractors and what have you. But John Deere's always welcome. The more we got, the better. So there it is. That is the John Deere 2266. Right, now we've got plenty more mods to do a mod review on, so I will see you at... I've got a load set out in the field actually, so I will see you there in a moment. Right then, next FS19 mod review is the H480 front loader. Now this is made to go with the modded 7R, so I thought I'll get the 7R out and put it on, and yeah, cracking, love it. This goes up pretty high. I didn't compare it to the others, but you can see it goes up pretty high compared to most of the other ones. It costs £5,400 to buy, and it's £275 on your initial leasing cost for it, and it's -6 on the slot count. But all these rams and everything on it, it looks a proper job. It does really nice job. As is custom modding, we don't get crap off them, do we? Well, we don't get crap off anyone nowadays, to be honest. Right, so let's hook that up, and we've got a pile of manure. And we drop that on, and we can see all the hoses around the other side. They're all linked up to here, which all that looks pretty cool. But you can see it's a beast of a front loader. It really is. So let's get it hooked up to there, and we've got some manure ready to go. Oh, let's not tip it out. So normal front loader functions. And we've got a couple of manure spreaders, so let's fill that up a bit quicker than that. There we go, and you can see how high it goes. Look at that, that's pretty bloody high, isn't it? I should have compared it to the normal one, but I am sure that is a lot higher than the normal. See, that is up high. It all works, no issues with it. As it was in mods and testing, it was in and out for quite a few times, this one. But cracking mod, and it's nice to have the right front loader for the right tractor. So the 7R has the H480 front loader for it, and it looks awesome and performs beautifully. No issues. Right, next FS19 mod review is, let's have a look at the tractors first, because we need the tractors to, we've got the plough over there, and then these two manure spreaders. Now the Maxxum, this is a nice looking bit of kit, really is. Now they come in quite a few different configurations for the, I'll tell you what, we're going to go into the shop because there is, well, let's have a look around it first anyway, and I'll show you all the different configurations in the shop for it. Now, there's quite a few different colours for it. I do like that number plate at the top there, that looks pretty cool, I like that. Now let's go inside of it, and then we fire it all up, and we got that extra mirror there, that is a added extra. But I'll show you that in the shop in a minute. And then we turn all the lights on. I didn't see anything lighted. Oh, it does. We got the lights light up on there, and the indicators come up, and obviously those gauges and everything all work as soon as it gets turned on. And then going in, we normally have, now there's quite a few different tyre configurations for this, where we've got Mitas, Michelin's trail bogs. You've got lots of different ones on the trail bogs, but we have got door opening. Where have we gone? Right, now this one you hold down L1, R1, and then the left stick does the roof, and then we have that's left and right on the left stick, and then you have up and down on the stick. And I tell you what, I couldn't see what that was doing. It was that one, wasn't it? It was the left up and down. It doesn't do anything, which is I don't know. Whereas on the, I always turn around the wrong side, don't I? So that side is the door, that's the right one, R1, L1, and then the right stick left and right, and then up and down for the back window. Just like that. So the other one there, what it shows left and right, no, not left and right, up and down. See, I thought it might be the other door or anything, but no, it wasn't having it. So I'm not sure what that one is on there. Right, let's go to the shop. Right, so there it is in the shop. Now these are the different colours we got. We got the black edition. Put it in black, it's pretty nice in black, and then you've got the grey, the 145 years edition, which is the metallic red option, and then you've also got the municipal, oh, I can't say that, red cat rot, and then orange, and then the design colour, which is the front loader. You can have them in the red greys, 145 years edition, the orange, and the red cat as well. Now going on to the options for the tyres, you can see we got the standard trail balls there, and then you've got wheel weights, wide tyres. Let's turn it around so we can have a look. And then we got narrows, rear twins, twin wheels all round, and the standard. And then you go on to the Michelins, where they've got wide tyres, and look how wide they are. They are massive tyres, fair play. And then we also have the Midas, where they got the same options on that, where we got wide tyres and standards, and they're pretty big. They're hell of a balloon tyres. You can change the interior colour from grey to beige. And then the beacon lights, you can have left or right or both. And then the Maxxum engines, we start off with 145 horsepower, and then it goes up to the 175 horsepower in £5,000. Well, it's £5,000 for, let's get back, 145, then we go up £5,000 for 155 horsepower, 12,000 for 169 horsepower, and 15,000 for the 175 horsepower, which is the top one. Front load is 1,500 quid, the same as everything else. Then we do have some other with the fenders. You can have fenders back, broad extension, small fender, then you can have them just broad, and then your broad extension. There's that mirror I said to you about. Let's have a look back inside. You can see the mirror on, you can see it in the front there. Probably easier to see it in the front. On, off, so you can have that mirror if you want it. And that's your options for it, basically. So quite a few different options available. And a nice looking tractor, it really is. So I got the orange one out as well, just to compare, see what they look like, and they got a hell of a lot of lights on as well. We've got this nice little light cluster on there, on that side, which is pretty cool. But nice looking mod, really is. I'm a fan of the case. I'm a fan of all the tractors, really. There's not many I don't like, but proper job. So we put that to the test with the spreaders, and we've also got the plough. So here we have the Aggro Mask PZ4, which is a new plough which came out yesterday, and a nice little size. It is little, where it will do 1.6 meters. It costs £5,000 to buy, £256 for your initial leasing costs, and you do need 80 horsepower. Got a 7 mile an hour working speed, and is minus 12 on the slot count. I didn't tell you what the case Magnum was on the slot count either, did I? It's minus 48. Yes, I did say 48, so it's quite a lot, but it's because of all these windows and what have you opening. So right, that's the plough. Let's crack it on the back. And take it over and see what it works like. And we don't normally have any issues with any ploughs, so we drop that down. Now, it did say 7 mile an hour working speed, and yep, it is working 7 mile an hour. Let's do the worker, and then we can have a look at the animation as we follow behind. And yep, that is turning that over. Just a little bit small for me. I don't think I'll be using a 1.6 meter. I tend to use minimum of 6. A nice looking mod, fairly basic. It's a plough, so it doesn't really need to do a lot. It just needs to turn the ground over, and that's your lot. Nice mod. And here we have the next FS19 mod to review, which is the Lizard T674. There's a bit of old school manure spreader, and £8,000 to buy. £408 on your initial leasing costs. I forgot to write down the slots on this. I think it wasn't many, it was about -7. It might be a little bit more. Couldn't remember, to be honest. Now this is, which one is it? No, this one will do, you basically holds 6,000 litres, but you can have the upgrade where, and I'll tell you what, that isn't the one with the upgrade, is it? No, that's the 6,000 litres, because the upgrade one, that bit there goes all the way to the top. So I didn't bring out the 8,000 litre one. So this is the 6,000 litre capacity, and that will cost you an extra £2,500. There's quite a few different colour options for it. You can change the main colour from blue or green, and then the ribbon colour you can have blue, red, orange or black, and the design colour, which is the back bit here, you can have that red, blue or green. Let's get it attached. So that's all attached, and all those hoses look nice and tidy. Does look a little bit high up there, but it's obviously made for that. A nice looking mod. I don't really use manure spreaders that much. I should do, really. Then again, I don't have time to play the game half the time. We're doing new mods and testing, but there you go. Right, so let's go and give this one a whirl. So there is no unfold or anything on this one. It is just how it is. You see, we've got turn on manure spreader, and that's your lot. I can't remember what the spread was on this one. I wrote down the spread on the other one, but not this one. I think this was 6 meters. It might be 10 meters, but it's not a massive size. Let's put the worker on and get the worker firing that out of there. And yeah, they're spinning round a good one. And it is going quite quick. So it was a working speed of 12 miles an hour. But nice bit of animation on it. And quite cheap, really. And they are throwing out there, look at them, they really are. So that is the Lizard T674. Right, next FS19 mod. And here we have the next FS19 mod review is the Orion 120TH. Now I do like this one. It's a nice looking bit of kit, it really is. I like the colour options on this one. Well, there isn't any other colour options, but I do like it in the red. It looks pretty nice. So what does it cost? This will cost you 30 grand to buy, £1,530 on your initial leasing costs. You do need 100 horsepower to run it, and it holds 12,000 litres. So pretty nice. Now it's got a -6 on the slot count on this one, and 12 mile an hour working speed. So yeah, we have got there's a few more hoses and stuff on this one, so let's get that one hooked up. That was the other thing I failed to notice with this tractor as well. You can see there in the front there, the actual steering wheel folds out the way, and then when you jump in like that, it unfolds. It's annoying because you can never bloody see it. There it is, just like that. Cool. And there is lots of lighting on this. I didn't show you that either, did I? We talked about the lighting, but I didn't turn it on. You can see all that lighting array. There's loads of lights. Hook it up. Now this has got the unfold where it's got that plate at the back, just like that. So that raises up. Now this one has got a 10 metre spread. I'm sure the other one was 6 metres or something like that. What's going on? Oh, I thought, what the hell is that? It's my house. Didn't quite see that there. Right, so let's turn the worker on for that one. And why is the worker doing no mile an hour? Worker is blocked by an A? That's a bit strange. The worker doesn't seem to be working. Alright, well, let's turn this on anyway and have a look at the back. What is going on here then? It will not move. That's very strange. So do we have a mod what doesn't work? Let's just detach that a minute. Come back to it. Attach it up. And yep, all them hoses are all plugged in alright. So have we got an issue? Because obviously I haven't tested this one yet. Because it pulls alright, but as soon as you fire it up, look at that. So I'm not sure if the issue is the tractor or the manure spreader. Let me know in the comments if you're having the same issue, because look at that, it's doing 3 mile an hour. If I do the worker, yeah, it's 3 mile an hour. That's a bit strange. So if I speed it up and then put the worker on, so let's turn that on. Yeah, see, I cannot, as soon as you turn it on, you got no speed there. So it will work, but it's a bit hit and miss, that is, because you had to speed up and then it would work. Let's just see if the worker is going to accelerate, because that was the problem. He should be working at least 12 mile an hour. Yeah, you can see he's struggling there. He will not go forward. And he's blocked by an object. Right, so we have a glitch with that. Let me know in the comments if you've had problems with the SIP Orion 120, or whether it's the tractor. It's probably the SIP. It's got to be. But that's a bit of a shame, because it does do a decent spread. You can see it's twice as wide as the other one, really. Perhaps that other one was only a 4 meter spread then. It wasn't very big anyway. That's a shame. So it doesn't quite work properly. Never mind. Let me know if you are having any issues with this one at all, or whether it's just me. I don't think it's just me, because it's a bit strange. You know, I always do the worker and the worker just normally works and we don't have any problem. But today we're having problems. Right, last couple of mods to review. We have the small shed. And it says small shed, but it's not small. It's, you know, it's decent size. 20 grand it will cost you, and minus 13 on the slot count for it. So it looks pretty good. We've got a bit of ivy growing on the back to make it a little bit more realistic. But I got the Terra track in there, and you know, no issues. You can fit quite a bit of stuff. It's quite deceiving. It's not that deep, but most of your equipment will go in there. I think you'll struggle with harvesters and what have you. Smaller harvesters you might be alright, but so that is the small shed. I was surprised about the slots on that though, minus 13 on the slot count. Then moving on, we have the old machinery shed, or the old machinery shed. Now this is a nice one. It's got decent sized doors. It's not super high, but you can see we've got a truck in there, so we have got headroom. You probably will struggle with some of the harvesters, but we've got doors, drive in, drive out doors as well, which is something I always like that, so you don't have to reverse in, especially if you do struggle reversing, then you just drive straight in, straight out. Got guttering going all the way around. Now this box here, I couldn't work out what that was for. Is that like an old telephone point or something? I'm not too sure. It was like that pipe coming out there. What the hell is that? Unclear on that, but nice size building. You're going to get quite a bit of equipment in here. It does cost £43,000 to purchase, and we have got a little office area just here. Now this lighting, we got switches, but it doesn't work. It just doesn't work, and That's annoying. What's the point of having that little bit there? So it's just a waste of space, isn't it? You can't go in there, can't do anything with it, so what's the point of having it there? It's just taking up valuable space, what you're paying for. But there you go. Right, next FS19 mod review is the Mashinery shelter. And there it is. It's quite a decent size. Like, you're not going to struggle with the height. It is, these doors are, yeah, it looks a little bit higher than that one. But you can see we've got the TerraTrack in there, and not a problem with that. You can get combines in here. And this one has got the 2 bays, so it looks like we can store some crops in this one as well. I haven't tried putting any in, see if they come out the side or anything, but let me know if you have. If you're using it for crop storage, let me know if it works okay and we don't lose any crops out the side, where a lot of them we do. You see it coming through the back, the wall there. So pretty basic building. And this one was the same. I didn't find any lights working. Now we have got a sliding door on this one as well, and you go in and see this is a fair size area, and then it was like, here's all the lighting over here. No, what's the point of putting a bloody switch there if it don't bloody work? What's the point? You go through the time and effort to put it in and it doesn't work. So what is the point of that? Not quite sure what that is there. Strange one. Is that a light? Because we haven't got any lights in here that I can see anyway, so I don't know what the light switch is for. Although it doesn't bloody work anyway, so there you go. But nice looking shed. All the detailing on all these rafters, these roof trusses, looks pretty cool. Done a good job. I bet this took ages anyway. I am going to get into modding one day and start having a look at making my own stuff. Now there is a light there, and that actually looks like it's on, but there was nothing appeared when I went over the light. No light switch appeared there. You can see nothing's come up on the menu there, so unclear, not sure on that one. But there you have it. So that is all of the FS19 mod reviews today, and we did have quite a few, and hopefully we will get a load more coming out today, so we shall see. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of FS19 new mods, and if you did, I always appreciate if you smash that like button for me. And hopefully we'll have a bit of an update in the Farming Simulator mod hub today, so we can get a few more mods out. Now, we asked you some maps. There's quite a few maps going to be coming out, so we shall see. But if you've enjoyed this episode, then don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you are new to the channel, why not go and check out my hundreds of other Farming Simulator videos. Got plenty to choose from. And if you like what you see, why don't you hit that subscribe button, and you won't miss any future content. Thanks for watching. Mods and testing will be out later, so hit that up if you're interested in new mods coming out. As long as we get an update. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.